Hey everyone, Lauren here. Again, I have another topic that's on my mind, and the topic today is learning online. So before I get into this, I just want to ask those of you who are viewing, have any of you who are college students, high school students, maybe you're not even a student, have you gone to YouTube to learn anything? I always talk about the primary subjects in school like math, chemistry, science-related courses that give people a hard time. Have any of you gone to YouTube or other websites like the Khan Academy to learn about these subjects? This has been on my mind because I've had a direct experience with this. I've been a science major now for about 2 years, and it has been challenging for me. I have to be honest that chemistry has always been a subject that's just gone over my head, and ever since high school, it's always intimidated me. I can go on about why I decided to be a science major, but that's not about the topic of this video. So anyway, as I got into chemistry, I noticed that yes, this subject is challenging for me. I had a really hard time with understanding the concepts in chemistry. And I noticed that when I was sitting in class, I did go to every single class, but while I was sitting in class, the concepts that my professor introduced to the class went over my head. I didn't understand the subjects at all. I didn't understand enough to even ask a question. And that's what professors always say when you tell them in their office hours that you're having a hard time with understanding. They say, well, raise your hand, ask a question. And I didn't even understand enough to ask questions in class. So I had to start looking for other alternatives to learn the concepts in chemistry. And so obviously it's either read the book, which for me is challenging as well. The book was sometimes even more abstract than what my chemistry professor was explaining. The other option was to go to tutors, which tutors I have to honestly give them a lot of support. I love going to tutors. But at the specific university that I was at, the chemistry department was not able to afford tutors, so that wasn't an option for me. So the main thing that I started to do to understand what was going on in chemistry was to go to YouTube. And this was really awesome because I would go to YouTube, I would search a subject that I was learning in chemistry, such as the molecular orbital model. And when I would search, so many videos would come up. Seriously, maybe 20 videos. There was a professor who actually uploaded his entire lecture about the molecular orbital model, like 7 videos, 10 minutes each, about this subject. So that was really awesome for me, and I found that I was actually relying on YouTube videos to get me through chemistry. Uh, I mean, obviously, there's a lot of technical things that are positive about videos, such as, you know, you're able to pause the video if you don't understand what's being explained. You're able to go back and re-watch it if you need a further explanation. You can watch it at your own time. So obviously, this is a lot different than sitting in class, which is you know, you can't pause your professor while he's explaining something. And I found that I was scurrying to take notes, and I would miss things all the time, left and right, you know, about what my professor was saying. So, so definitely I'm a big supporter for YouTube. Those of you who want to learn things, I always encourage students that are complaining about not being able to understand a concept. I say go to YouTube, go to the Khan Academy, which I will be doing more videos on this subject specifically about free online education. This makes me think a lot about the future of intelligence in people. So I think a lot about before YouTube, what was available for students. You know, people weren't able to access online. People weren't able, or students were able to go online to view videos to try to understand these concepts. It was pretty much relying on your professor, your book, or tutors. So now we have access to this huge database of videos, this huge database of knowledge, basically. And I was able to learn chemistry a lot better than what I would have, obviously, without the internet. And so it just makes me think about how much more intelligent people are going to be with subjects like chemistry, subjects like calculus or geology, because now we can go online, we can do all these things as I just said, we can take notes, we can or listen more comfortably. about these subjects. So yes, please share your experience of this, what you think about learning online, and really what you think about being in a classroom. Thanks for watching.